The bioenergy sessions were very different each time. The first one was it was almost like you were opening a lid, almost like opening a jar, because you didn't know what to expect and you kind of wanted to hold on to what was in there. You didn't want to let go because it was you. It was all about all the things that you had kept inside you for so long. But also I didn't think that I was aware of all the things I'd kept inside me for so long. So almost every session I learned to let go a bit and tell new things I didn't even know I'd been thinking. Loads of things, just because my energy had been able to flow and I was able to say things that I thought, where did that come from? Because I didn't know I thought that. Almost like a freedom, almost a freedom. It was just like someone had let the tap run and everything just came out and you just felt, well, this is me and that's that. And the biggest thing was to say, well, it's actually okay to be me. That's what I have learned out of all of this. It's okay to be me. I think even between each session, there were huge differences on the way that I was developing as a person and almost like a transformation. And because of that, some of it were very subtle differences, but that made a huge impact on my relationship with my son and my husband, primarily the people closest to me. But because of that, it built up my self-esteem. And so that really made a huge difference. So after each session, I noticed changes within my relationship, primarily my marriage, because we were able to communicate a lot more and the discussion was more open. And it was almost like we were in tune with each other more. And I would just ask my husband things that normally I would think, well, he should know that. But in actual fact, he doesn't know that if I don't say that. So it's brought my thoughts and feelings to the fore. And I think really that's just been a development throughout since my last session, because you're just building on that all the time. And also every day is a learning experience. And don't get me wrong, there's days I've maybe done things wrong and I've thought, I didn't deal with that very well, or but I don't get down about it. I think, well, what could I have done? What should I have done? Or what might have been a better way to deal with that? And then go back and reflect on it. Previously I would say, oh, I'm a really bad person, I shouldn't have done this, or I shouldn't have done that, or I would worry. Whereas now I just think, well, okay, I've done that, I can't change it, but I can do X, Y, or Z and move forward from that. And to me as a person, that's made a huge, huge difference. The actual way that my body felt after getting a session, it just almost felt like a cleansing. The tingling feeling, the heat, that was a real, almost like a pain relief. It's almost like someone saying, there's a drug. It helped me to relax. It helped me to completely get everything out of my mind, completely, and just enjoy the moment for what it was. Just nothing else is important. All that's important at that time is you. I think the main thing is the way I think has completely changed. I was very much the glass is half empty. Now I'm more the other way. The glass is half full. That has really changed. That my energy and my feelings and my mood can have on my child. That has been the biggest thing, because I've noticed a huge difference in my son's behaviour. His biggest thing was confidence. His confidence has grown, his maturity, his not so needy with mum, and that's made a huge difference. And I'm very aware of my energy and his energy linking. That's been the biggest thing. I mean, other people have commented to me how much of a difference they can see on him. how much more settled he seems, how much more confident, much happier, especially, when now that's just him now, that's him. But up to the last 6 months of our treatment, that people were saying to me, I can see a difference, changes. He hasn't been off school so much. All his allergies have cleared, especially one which was his skin allergy, which we wondered whether it was just stress-related anxiety. That's completely gone. We're just chuffed to bits. I was the one that got seen, but it affected my child. Anyone who's suffering with physical pain, this is a definite, because the relaxation itself is so much that it eases pain anyway. And because it gets the energy moving around your body, it allows healing. And I think definitely physical pain. Someone who perhaps has emotional worries, and like we all do, but maybe stresses quite a bit. Someone who is a very anxious person, I think that this would be perfect for them. Just someone who needs a bit of just inner peace. That's all I would say. Someone who needs a bit of inner peace, a bit of calm, and just to believe in themselves. And I believe bioenergy does that 100-fold. It's really made me a stronger, more confident person. It's also made a difference with my family. And to me, I don't think there's much more you could want in life if you've got your family. And it's made a difference to us.